Okay, I hope you did it, and I hope it went quick and you guessed well and you didn't have to guess too many. So let's look at this. So again, we have a prime number and a prime number. Here we have 5 times 1 is one of my options, and here I have 2 times 1. Okay, and so the only thing that I can do here is have a 5W and a W. And I have a negative here. So one of them has to be positive, one of them has to be negative. So let's just throw some factors in. Let's do 2 and 1, right? Because 2 times negative 1 gives me negative 2. 5W times W gives me 5W squared. All right, so I'm going to FOIL. 5W times W is 5W squared minus 5W plus 2W. Okay, I can stop. This gives me negative 3W, which I don't want. So let's just try switching. Let's do 5W plus 1 times W minus 2. Okay, so I have 5W squared minus 10W plus W, and there it is. That's what I need right there. Negative 10W plus W gives me my negative 9W. So this is my answer to that problem. Okay, over here, 6 is not prime, so I have a few more factors that I can take into account. So I've got 6 times 1, and I have 2 times 3. Over here I have 1 times 5. So I'm going to start guessing. So this could be 2y times 3y. It could also be 6y times y. Let's try a 2y and a 3y. Right? Because 2y times 3y gives me 6y squared. And then over here I just have a 1 and a 5. And I have a negative, so my signs have to be different. Okay, so I'm going to just guess, or I'm going to FOIL now. So this gives me 6y squared plus 10y minus 3y. Okay, I can stop. That's not going to give me what I want. So I think I'm actually, since 29 is such a big number, I'm going to throw in a 6y and a 1y. So let's try that. So we'll try 6y times y gives me 6y squared. And let's do a negative 1 and a positive 5, just for fun. Okay, 6y times y is 6y squared. 6y times 5 is a positive 30y. And this gives me a negative y, so I'm close. Look right here. I have 29y, this is negative 29y, so I just need to flip the signs around. So I have 6y plus 1 times y minus 5, and that's going to give me my 6y squared minus 30y plus 1y minus 5. There's my negative 29y, which is what I'm looking for. So here is my answer right there, and I hope that's what you got. Okay, so the other method that I was talking about, I like to use this. I use it all the time, but I also have done this for years. So I'm going to show you how to do it. If it's not something that you're interested in doing, then just keep up with the guess and check. And that it can get a little tedious, it can get a little long, but it'll get you to where you need to be. The Xbox method, I think, works well when you don't have prime numbers here. And the numbers can get kind of big, but again, it's just another way to do it. All right, so the whole point of the Xbox method is to find 2 numbers that add up to 16t. And we turn this trinomial into a polynomial with 4 terms. So I'll show you how you do that right now. Okay, so I draw myself an X. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop down this 16 right here. Then this 3 and this 5, it's almost like they trickle down this little slope right here, and they meet right here, and you multiply them to get 15. All right? This is my add, this is my multiply. So what multiplies to give me 15 and adds to give me 16? A 1 and a 15, right? So I have 15 and I have 1. All right, so now what I'm going to do, here's my 16t. I'm going to rewrite them. I'm going to rewrite 16 with 15 and 1. So I rewrite this as 3t squared plus 15t plus 1t plus 5. So you'll notice that this is exactly the same as this, except 16 has been turned into 15 plus 1. All right, now we factor by grouping, and that's something that we went over before. So if I'm looking at my two groups here, I can factor out a 3t from here, and then I get t plus 5. And then over here is just t plus 5 with my invisible 1. So one of my factors is t plus 5, and the other one, I've used these, the other one is what's left, which is 3t plus 1. Okay, let's do another one to make sure that we have this, and I'm going to do that next one in the next video.